Hello everyone and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. Hello Mia, welcome to Strem. So, last time we started the uh, the side quest um, Field of the Fallen, which is now morphed into the Borderlands, where we're gonna head to Pitchcliff here to investigate the whereabouts of where Derval might be, because he's the one that is the likely kidnapper of Aaron's sister. We're also gonna be taking out a few bandit camps. This one for sure. Maybe this one. I don't know. But let's. Why are you loading up fire arrows? For no reason.
This must be Pitchcliff. Murad's agent should be at the marketplace by now.
Alright, Pitchcliff is an Oseram little outpost.
We didn't deserve this.
It's mainly a minor forge area and a trading post. I think it's their southernmost town. Most of their territory, I think, is off the map in what they call the Claim. Wait, I take that back. This is technically an Oseram outpost. And this, I think, is Karja. Looks like Karja style architecture on the map. Yeah, anyway.
No sign of Murad's guy. He's had plenty of time to investigate.
We'd better look for him.
Damn right.
Okay. Let's do a quick trade. Mark to sell, mark to sell, mark to sell. Sell items. Sell that. Sell that. Okay. Buy that. There we go. That. Okay. Treasure box. Stealth. Okay, so
Well, someone left here recently, and they were in a hurry.
uh,
Has to be Marad's guy. Dervahl's thugs must have made him.
Maybe because he found something. Look at this. I think he drew a map with his own blood.
Right.
dude's
Those ground
dedicated.
marks you better follow.
That might be Pitchcliff. He marked a spot to the north. Could be Dervahl's location.
And my men are waiting outside of town. I'll grab them and meet you there.
All right. All right. Okay, so we're heading up here. It's Glenthawk. No, that's a Stormbird, isn't it? Yeah, I don't actually have those. I don't think I've actually fought those yet. Those are a pain in the ass to fight. Snapmaw? I didn't think Snapmaws were up that far. Well, there's water, so I guess that makes sense. Oh, yep, there's the Stormbird.
Oh boy.
I love how that's when they can see me. Alright. Hey, Sly, how's it going? I've, got... I think I've got all the connections made for, the YouTube multi-stream thing. I even made a waiting room for Baldur's Gate 3. It's for this Sunday. Yep, there's the Stormbird. Probably do that for ZA. I mean, if you're gonna be doing a YouTube stream for it, probably. I don't know if I'll do waiting rooms for all of them, but since it's kind of my YouTube debut, and it's a new campaign, I figured why not. Not that anyone's actually in the waiting room. Huh.
Machines. Looks like they've been chained up.
Dervahl's a tinker. He probably experiments on them or strips them for parts.
Maybe I can use them to make some trouble. I'll go in first. Hold off until the fighting starts.
All right, we've got your back.
Alright. Got a dude up there, got a dude up there. Dude there. Ravager, long leg.
Intruders! Unleash the machines! Shoot their chains!
Well, that wasn't what I was hoping for. Why aren't you just attacking, or just, you know, overriding him? Well, about that. I need to kill the machines too. Son of a bitch.
Got you now.
Do you?
Got all I need to finish you off.
So that's what it is. I'm getting hit by rattlers. Okay. So normally I don't get hit with this many projectiles at once. So fire's not really that great against those guys. It's really but that is. Okay.
Looks like that's all of them.
Yay.
Dervahl says you gotta eat dirt.
You missed. I was at the top of a choke point, and you missed.
Let's do this.
Ursa must be in there. We have to get through.
Earplugs.
They must use these to protect themselves from that awful sound.
Sorry, I gotta loot my kill. How do I get... Oh, I must have turned it off. Yep, there's one.
Ursa!
Looks like he rigged a long leg head up.
Aaron? Dervahl tried to break me. Shows what he knows.
I should have been with you. Why didn't you come for me? I know I'm a useless trunk, but...
No, idiot. I got a message from Dervahl saying he wanted to parlay. I didn't come for you because I knew it was a trap. I couldn't let you get hurt. Just didn't think it'd be that good a trap. Thought I could take him out. Now listen. Dervahl's planning something big in Meridian. He said he'd force Avad to watch as the smoke darkens their precious sun. Your king needs you. No more playing around. You're gonna have to grow up fast.
I will. I promise.
You damn well better, little brother.
Ursa. No, no. Please. I won't let you down. I promise.
Aaron, I'm so sorry.
You've got to find Dervahl. But Meridian's a big place.
I'll look through his things. Maybe we can narrow it down.
All right.
Such a strange device. It's beautifully crafted. What happens when I turn it on?
I think I've got it working. There. Now, say something. Both of you, Doves.
I don't know. What do you want me to say?
Whatever you want. I just want to hear your voice. And keep it for later.
I'll sing, Papa. La 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 la.
There. A song and a laugh. Even better than words. And now I can hear them whenever I want.
We're done then? Off to bed with you. Good night, Mama. Good night, Papa. Is she gone? What are we going to do? The raids are getting closer and closer to Mainspring. How much longer can we hide like this?
A keepsake from his family. Dervahl's got nothing left to lose.
Yeah, I can see why he's been driven to do this.
This machine's been picked apart with precision. What's Dervahl learned from all his tinkering? Do I even want to know?
The problem is he's going after people that aren't involved with
Dervahl's records, maybe. Just notes about crafting.
Yeah.
And a letter tucked between the pages. Lots of blaze. Headed to Meridian. If we find it, I'll bet we find Dervahl too.
My loyal customer, Alwyn Forgeman. I hope your plans for a forge in the Upper Meridian are moving forward, and we've honored you chose us to provide the blaze you need. We've received payment for the third shipment, and we are most thankful for your prompt remuneration. Unfortunately, our hunters are struggling to cover the order. We apologize for the delay, but this is an unusually large request. As soon as we have it, we will deliver it to your warehouse as promised. With utmost respect, Garand Huntmaster, Mainspring Machine Makings, Clan Charter 17A21.
I think I found something that can help. Let's head back to the palace.
Go. I won't be long, but I need to tend to my sister.
Alright, new quest, The Sun Shall Fall. Which we're heading back to Meridian. I forgot how far away that is. But before we do that, I'm hearing my kitties. I'm gonna go see what they need. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Alright, Sai, hope you get to feeling better. I know I haven't been feeling the greatest today. Mainly just really tired. But, the kitties are doing good. Macy just wanted her stream tax, aka, oh, you're live. Therefore, I demand uppies and scritches. Alright. Let's loot all of our kills. Excuse me. Alright, now I gotta find medicinal plants to recharge my, or to restock my, medicine pouch. I heard a big machine. I wanted to say monster, but it's machine. I mean, they basically take the role of monster, but, you know, they're different. Stormbird. Highly maneuverable flying machine with a wide array of shock-based air-to-ground attacks. The body has no weaknesses, but it is resistant to shock. It has blaze canisters. Right here on the base of the tail. It's got, and those are weak to fire and tear. Engines, 3 on each wing. If you destroy those, it can't dive or do a boosted dive. It's got freeze canisters on its where its shoulder blades are. Also, the engines are weak to tear. And then the lightning gun on its chest, destroying that disables the ranged shock attack. And it's weak to tear. It can get blaze, chill water, metal shards, echo shells, crystal braiding, Stormbird heart, and Stormbird lens, and large machine core. Surprised we can't get shocker or sparkers from it. Oh, whatever. Yeah, I really don't want to have to fight this thing if I don't have to. I'm just gonna put the rope caster up there just in case. And now we basically filled up on the medicine pouch. There's the last bit we need.
Handy.
The hell is this? Alright, whatever.
Keep quiet now.
Screw it, I'll just go down here. Alright, we are no longer in combat. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Fast travel to Meridian. By the way, before we go into this thing, okay, we need one more sawtooth. Okay, fair enough.
Look at this.
There's no way they could take Ursa face to face.
Out of my way. What's up? Okay. Can I get to Bright Market from here? Oh no, that's an aqueduct. Never mind.
I've sent a messenger to the claim to let everyone know.
If there's anything you or your clan... need for her arrangements, you need but ask.
There'll be time for all of that later.
Aloy,
What's up?
I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Dervahl. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of Blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Dervahl. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. It used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Dervahl used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Dervahl more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command.
That's gonna be harder, but we can do it.
Please. When we spoke, Aaron didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
Well, let's see here. She was under a sonic device for so long that kept her kind of paralyzed. I'm surprised she was actually able to hear. She was beaten, bruised, probably starving. Yeah, not a pleasant way to go.
She's not the one who's suffering now. You are. She died before you could say goodbye.
Is it that obvious? You're right. I'm dwelling on my pain, not just hers. And there's only one thing left that can help. Find Dervahl and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
Alright. I can be your Batman. What the... Now I must go down into the actual palace. Because I refuse to believe that the Sun King just chills out in an open-air palace. Because rain still exists.
Always stay bright, always stay alert. That's what I say. Try to get past me, I'll have a fight. Mark my words.
Every resident.
I have a matter of grace and beauty I would like to discuss with you.
In a minute.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy.
This is the place. You home, Dervahl? I got a surprise for you.
So much for a warrant. That's a lot of blaze.
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb?
It's a bomb, all right.
Doesn't look too big.
Well-crafted. Big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
Blaze. It must be leaking from something upstairs. If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off.
Well, let's go see what's up. You guys might want to move. Oh. That's a lot more blaze.
If that bomb goes off, the blaze will ignite.
That's a lot of
firestorm.
blaze.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Dervahl promised. Smoke will darken the sun as the city goes up in flames. There's gotta be a way to stop it. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. Maybe there's some way I can open this window to get rid of the... It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong.
Yeah. Someone's gonna have a very bad day.
Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force. I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push.
Whee! Ow.
We did it! Dervahl's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Dervahl said he'd make Avad watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Dervahl's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. If he tries for the palace, he's finished.
Unless he goes in a way that you're not expecting. Like, you know, the aqueduct. Because why would anybody guard where the water comes in? Sorry. Looking at
A warehouse destroyed in an instant.
message from the family. Okay, I just... let's see. Oh, I need a...
Road tracks. With just a bit of blaze in them.
Who'll sell me their services? No questions asked on my part. Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
I love how these NPCs just heard a bomb go off and they're not really giving a shit.
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa.
Are we under attack? The tracks lead inside. Another one of Dervahl's hideouts.
Is this Olin's house?
This must be where Dervahl assembled the detonator. He tunneled through the wall. Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
And he saw something. Alright. That's not what I wanted. Okay. There we go.
Wish I could be there to see.
No, you
Sorry I
don't.
woke up.
Okay, let's see. Weapons, Adept Rattler. Do that. Yeah, that's what kind of what I thought. Okay.
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Carja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me.
How do I get that
Say
device
goodbye
there?
to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench and choke on the ashes. Something's wrong.
Yeah,
It didn't I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner!
Alright. You okay there?
What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
What's up?
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
Yeah, I've got one of those too.
Here, the girl!
Oh shit.
I've led an army. Killed kestrels and ravagers. A savage is nothing.
Ow!
Avad always had his ladies do the fighting.
Well, in this case, I just happen to be protagonist.
It's not over yet, Nora.
Seems like
Any
it.
good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
Oh boy. Glenn talks. Yeah, and as every good Nora will tell you, always bring fire arrows.
Okay.
Watch this of a
Never
Dervahl.
do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you.
Funny, I was gonna say the same thing, but only with fire.
Ah! Those majestic, murderous Glinthawks!
Mean the ones that just burn down?
Good
Okay.
find.
I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more on the way.
No, I don't really like fighting them, but I know how to. Come on, light! There you go.
Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you.
I just have nature take its course. So, about those Glinthawks.
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Erend, you'll screw it up.
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
Bonk. Okay, well that was a thing. Let's go say hi. Derval is this way.
Only the fun. See for yourself. Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
Okay. What's up?
Come to gloat, Nora. Well, as you can see, busy. I get it. You want to rub it in? Well, it's not working.
Seems like it is.
Ha ha. It's funny to pester the tinker in the cage. What a laugh.
I mean, I think it's
Think that
hilarious.
bit of scrap on your brow makes you smart. I'll bet you couldn't have taken apart your bomb.
I didn't take apart your bomb. I blew it up. And you're right. I probably couldn't have without the focus. That being said, the focus augments my perception. It enhances it, but I still have it nonetheless. Yep, sorry, kid.
Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
Aloy. I was just thinking about Ursa. She would have killed Derval on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned a little when she said that, but I'm trying to take it to heart. And I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want to do. Right?
Yeah.
You're asking me? I'm pretty sure you're older.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
You did with Derval.
Don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
That's
Yeah,
natural.
but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
The thing about what separates a good person from a bad person isn't that a good person doesn't feel bad urges. The difference is that a good person will not act on them.
What do you think the Oseram will do to Derval?
First off, they'll argue about it for a long time. But whatever they come up with, it won't be quick. I can live with that. In fact, I might just drop by his cell under the sun ring to remind him what's coming.
Oh, I've already been down there. He's kind of pissed.
So, after all this, what's next for Errand Vanguardsman?
Heading back to the claim for a while. I'll get in touch with my clan and we'll lay Ursa to rest properly. Like how she would have wanted. And by that I mean less chit-chat, more drinking.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, take care.
Well,
I know. You gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master. All before breakfast. You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. And now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time. Try not to forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
I'll always have a minute for you. Maybe even two.
2? Huh. Well, she likes me.
Yeah, I think she does. At least in the first game, and to some extent in the second game, Aaron and Aloy have pretty good chemistry. And you could either see a platonic, close relationship between them, or possibly romantic. But I do kind of like the two together. Especially since Aaron realized, you know, Aloy's better than he originally thought. Came to terms with that. Acknowledged it. And while I'm still pretty sure he's definitely got a thing for her, I think he's willing to let her make the first move. Which, by the way, any ladies in the audience, don't feel like the guy always has to make the first move. If you like somebody, just go up and tell him. He will appreciate it.
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels woefully insufficient. You saved my life. You saved Meridian. And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you. And I don't want to try. I hope you will consider staying in Meridian.
What exactly will happen to Dervahl?
For now, he'll languish in one of the old cells under the Sun Ring here in Meridian. As for what happens after we negotiate his extradition to Mainspring, I don't want to think about it.
Probably for the best.
My father was very creative when it came to inflicting suffering. But some Oseram devices surpass even his imaginings. What a waste. Dervahl is a brilliant man. I wonder what he would have accomplished if it weren't for my father's cruelty.
Well, given what we found in his workshop, he probably would have constructed the radio. Or the telephone. Which would have been revolutionary for communications of this new civilization. Hell, if Avad had managed to take power before Dervahl's family had been murdered, Dervahl might have actually been able or been hired by Meridian to come up with communications. And just think of how much of an advantage that would have given the Karja. Long-range, instantaneous communication via telegram or telephone. Granted, all be landline, probably. At least for a while. But anybody tries to attack the Karja, Meridian knows about it nearly instantly, which cuts down on reaction time. Granted, they still have to march their people over there. But they don't have to wait for someone to march their ass back to Meridian to say, hey, we're being attacked. And that's just the military applications. Civilian applications, I mean, you could coordinate trade so much easier. Just communications is key for any society to advance. And it's just a shame that the dude that probably would have invented it for him was twisted by revenge.
Were you and Ursa, you know?
I suppose it's obvious how I feel. How I felt about her. She didn't just give me advice. She gave me strength. But we couldn't be together. Relations between the Carja and Oseram and Meridian were unsteady as it was. The union of the Sun King and an Oseram warrior would have led to open revolt in the city. And probably war with the clans.
Did anyone know?
Only one. Dervahl. He wanted Ursa, but she rejected him. And so jealousy became yet another of his hateful motivations.
Lovely. Alright, well.
Why do you want me to stay in Meridian?
I would think that would be obvious.
Not to me.
Huh. Well, to start with, you kept the city from going up in flames. You were strong, shrewd, and capable. I could use someone like you at my side.
Okay. So, Erend has mentioned this before, that Aloy reminds him of his sister. Apparently, Avad's not, or the similarities aren't lost on Avad either. Look, you're in mourning. You just lost the love of your life. Now, if you need a favor done, I'm willing to help out. You know, keep diplomatic relations up, especially since I might need Meridian's help for my own quest. But I'm not a substitute.
It might be worth taking a moment to examine what you just said. You just lost Ursa. A woman who stood at your side and could easily be described as strong, shrewd, and capable. It's pretty clear how you felt about her. And now you're asking me to take her place. Is this a job offer or a proposition?
By the sun, you do indeed share much with Ursa. Including a withering eye for foolishness. Please, accept my apologies. Seems I'm getting ahead of myself. I need some time to resolve my feelings. I will be forever grateful to you, Aloy. And in time, I'd like to get to know you better. Shall we leave it at that, then?
It's better.
It's time for me to go.
Of course. I hope you find what you're after, Aloy. And if need be, I will come to your aid. As sure as the sun's rising.
Alright, well. Finish that. Let's head to Bright Market, at least to open that up. Well, no. We're gonna go to this bandit camp down here first. Let's put the sling back up. And then outfits, we're gonna go with the Silent Hunter.
Never know when I might need these.
Okay, I see it down that way. I wonder, is there any way to get up top there? Because this would be a great spot to snipe from. Hey Geo, do you save the states yet? I don't know what you mean. If you're referring to the United States, in this game, they're kind of long gone. Yeah,
Quietly.
That's it. Come down to investigate. Down you go. For the mech, you can always rebuild. About that. There's not really a way to rebuild. But to tell you why that there's not an ability to rebuild would be spoilers. Suffice to say that the knowledge to rebuild the old world is gone. Excuse me. Well, I want to keep this surprise because it's a really good plot twist in my opinion. Like they handle it well. Year 2000 or something. I think that's a little early.
Got someone over here. Doesn't look good.
Damn it. Alright, well. Don't tell me you've lost me already. Okay. Well, that's the case. There we go. But we're still pretty much in the early game. It won't be until we get to here where the path starts unraveling. We start learning about the past.
If they light that signal, it'll make a lot of noise.
Shit.
Okay,
There we go.
alarm's down.
Dead. Now what?
You don't sound too broken up of your friend being dead there, buddy.
Nothing there, idiot.
The bandits imprisoned these people.
Tried to call it a practice fight. Spit on that. Fight practice. Learn or die.
Over here! It's her!
She went that way.
Are you even looking over there?
All right. I know where I am. Okay, let's get that done.
We're in trouble. Signal's out.
Oh no, your signal's out. So sad for you.
Signal's busted. We're not getting any help.
Such a shame.
Got another shot for you.
Yay. We did it. Alright, let's sell those. No. And that. Notifications. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. That one, and that one. Alright, cool. Yeah, I like clearing the bandit camps. They're kind of fun. Blackwing snag. Actually, you know what? This is kind of built on the remains of a cargo ship that crash landed. Or not cargo ship, but cargo plane. Alright. Let's go ahead and head here.
I bet those traitorous Oseram will just conveniently lose Dervahl.
Also, to that Karja dude that was saying, oh, the traitors Oseram will conveniently lose Dervahl. No, they fucking won't. They hate him more than you.
This must be Sunstone Rock. It's being attacked by machines.
I don't like our chances. Wanna tell Gordon Janago to back down? Well, let's take our chances.
Alright, time for another weapon. The Terror Blaster. Ow! Fuck your grab lifting. Fuck you. Ow.
You pulled us out of a tough spot, Outlander. Welcome to Sunstone Rock. You should speak to Warden Geneva inside.
Okay. But first, I need to...
This one. Back the wrong side.
Go up to this viewpoint.
Might regret this.
Yeah, I think it's up there. So how the hell do I get up there? Okay, there's a rope up there. Ah, there you go. Surprised I don't fall off because, you know, the water. So these rocks are probably really slick. Right.
Found a vantage. Need to piece the messages together.
There we go.
Apaka shitstorm tour day 7. I was 3 months out of rehab when we went camping out here. Wyatt went to sleep early, so it was just the two of us. When we stayed up and watched the Perseids. After, so we talked about the stars and space tech. I suddenly knew what I wanted to do with my life.
Alright. Hi, Ma. It was August. Summer school wrapped, and I'd aced my courses, so I was heading back to the 10th grade with a good head of steam. As a reward for my studies and my sobriety, you and Wyatt gave me the Fulton Labs Astrobiology, and took me camping to watch the Perseids at their peak. I was amped. Wyatt spent all afternoon struggling with a self-constructing shelter he bought for the trip, until he finally gave up and built the damn thing manually. Well, the sleeping pods anyway. Well, I made a fire and cooked dinner. Must have taken a lot out of him, because Wyatt was nodding off at dinner and went to bed after. As night fell, we sat and watched the meteors streak across the sky like fingernail scratches, marveling at their abundance, laughing our delight. After an hour or so, you asked me to teach you the constellations, so I launched the Astrobiology and played professor, spouting off about each star group as the drone magnified him. Later, I had it zoomed onto the Odyssey, which was still being constructed in orbit back then. It was another year or two before they abandoned it. We could actually see the robots building it, zipping across the hull like little fireflies. So I jabbered about that, which got me started on yammering about the robots that Pharaoh and other corporations, even Metallurgic, had begun sending up to mine helium-3 from Luna and metals from the asteroid belt. But the more I spoke about space tech, the more excited I became. I was getting cold, too. Deserts at night are like that. So I sat back down next to you and we huddled under the camp blanket. For a little while, we were quiet. I wanted to say what I was thinking, but it felt ridiculous. But then Wyatt snored explosively from inside the shelter, and we giggled. Our laughter seemed to make an opening for me to just go ahead and say it. That I, your delinquent son who almost flunked out of high school, who nearly died of an OD at a Bashcore concert, wanted to be an aerospace engineer and make the sorts of machines we've been talking about. Robots to gather resources in the solar system, maybe ones that could travel to other stars and colonize new worlds. You looked at me and smiled. Then that's what you'll do? And then he looked up in the night sky and said, very plainly, as though it was a simple fact, you'll write the story of our family across the stars. School started the next week, and I never looked back. Alright.
I need to keep my kit dry.
Let's see here. I think now's actually a fairly good time to end the stream. I got about 2 hours before I need to do the next one. So, and we're also in between quests. So, in about 2 hours, Floof and I, and possibly Sen, will be playing more Monster Hunter, Monster Hunter Wilds. Mainly we're just going through the high rank stuff as fast as we can, so I can actually start doing some fun stuff. At least that's what Floof says. Tomorrow we'll be doing the next part, or part 4 of the thing. The Zero showcase. Friday will be more Dragon Age Awakening. I have not yet found any mods that... I mean, I found plenty of cosmetic mods for Awakening, but none that, you know, that are like the Dragon Age Origins mods that I was using that would also work for Awakening. So we might just be out of luck on that one. Then in Friday night, we'll be continuing with Arkham Knight. Saturday, there's currently in the Discord a poll going on in Ghost Eye for what we want to do with Sinnerman, because it is kind of a... It's not kind of... It's a very disturbing quest. I'm willing to do it if you all want to see it, because, you know, part of my responsibility is to deliver content. But it's up to you guys. I can either play it, and that'll be the only mission that we do that stream, so if you don't want to see it, we can skip it. Or you can skip it and not miss anything in the VODs. We can play it, but I will sabotage the mission by ending it early. And I think I know how I would do it. Or we can just say, fuck it, skip it entirely. Currently, it's a 1 to 2 to 2. Note that if it's a 3-way tie, I will go with play it but sabotage the mission to avoid heresy. Because that's the compromise of the two. But that vote will be up for another 38 hours. Then Sunday, we begin a new Baldur's Gate 3 campaign with lore accurate Carolina, aka Carolina the Gunslinger. That will also be my YouTube debut. Twitch will still be my primary channel. But just, I'm trying not to put all my eggs in one basket. And I figured branching out into YouTube streaming would be the next logical step. I'm not monetized on YouTube, so I don't really have control of anything. There's no memberships, there's no nothing. If ads happen, there's nothing I can do about it. And I apologize in advance. But just know that if ads do happen on the YouTube live stream, I'm not getting a cent from it. Then Monday, hopefully we'll finally be able to get back to Final Fantasy X-2. It's just been horrible. I should be able to. But the main reason why I'm doing double streaming is Twitch is becoming so twitchy that viewers don't count as views anymore. And a lot of their algorithms and stuff. Twitch is not the most stable platform anymore for stuff. Oh, I don't think there'll be hardware connection issues. If there are, I'll find out. But anyway. And then next week, Wednesday, we'll go down to Sunstone Rock, do the stuff down there. And maybe clear out some of these corrupted machine zones here. The other places we need to go, we eventually need to head up to Bright Market. We'll need to make our way to Sunfall. Got another bandit camp left. We also need to do Death from the Skies, and we should probably check out this area and this area. I'm not sure what we're going to be doing next week, but Sunstone Rock is going to be the main thing we're going to be doing. But anyway, thank you all for joining me. I hope you had fun. And I will see you guys in a couple hours with Monster Hunter Wilds. Take care.